Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Dani Olmo, and he's had a hit. The first effort on goal.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Tries to get it clear. Pedri. Takes on his marker. Pedri! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, we all know that Harry Maguire has come under a lot of scrutiny over the years, Peter. But I think he's passed most tests with flying colours. It'll be...
Oh, hang on. Koundé. Still goalless at the moment. Dani Olmo. Played out to the left flank. It's a throw-in. Rafinha takes a look up. Pedri. De Jong. Menu spots it and intercepts. Aim forwards. Rafinha. De Jong. And Dani Olmo. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rafinha. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, nice touch. Rafinha! Goal! Barcelona!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's a loose ball. Garnacho. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Dani Olmo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21, Frenkie de Jong.
And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Lewandowski. Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Robert Lewandowski.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Hoyland.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Very nicely done. Yamal!
The attendance for this match was
That's a half-decent try.
52.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pedri. Garnacho. Now it's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Big chance! Hoyland! Can he put it away?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Hoyland! Vermeer. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has a goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. Eriksson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maguire kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. 2 minutes to be added on. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
To the screen right
Rafinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, it is quite a scene here. Snow is a significant additional detail in a game that was already hugely anticipated. And it is going to be fascinating to see what part it plays in the unfolding drama. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish!
Kvaratskhelia really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Rice. And he welcomes it in. A Lotus. Gonzalo Ramos! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to have Fox and go the other. Very nice.
17 minutes. It is number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Nice ball. Shot a goal! Caught offside that time. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Kivior.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Martinelli. He's found a way through. He was under real pressure there. He's had it taken off him. Fabian Ruiz threads one in. That is good alertness. Partey. Oh, that's well spotted. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a
Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Played back in. Doué.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Closing in on goal. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. And the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Number 9, Gonzalo Ramos.
There's the start of the second half.
Coming on the field. is
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Doué! No mistake! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
48 minutes is number 14.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rice. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Dembele! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great ball, tries a shot! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit!
Hakimi.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that's fabulous! Martinelli unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba. Trossard. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's a key interception. Odegaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rice. Short changes him with that pass. Partey. And it's Sterling. Vitinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has been cut short.
Substitution in progress.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 90 minutes is number 7.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Oh, it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. There's the shot! It's in! ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Presentation featuring our guest performance.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting